Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, and we are right now going to talk to Omnicron.
Inquisitor, during your current deployment, an urgent message was received on the Ecclesiarchy Vox channel. Authorization psalms are valid.
Let me see it.
This is Cardinal Julius Bedivere speaking. I have been informed about the arrival of your vessel and your attempts to establish connection with Imperial authorities. By the powers vested upon me by the Holy Synod, I am asking you to help my diocese. I am currently residing in the Cathedral of Basilica Aurealis, trying to fight the encroaching darkness with my most devout followers and the powers of prayer. Whoever you are, you must be the torchbearer sent by the glorious God Emperor to release us. In the name of Saint Enoch the Sufferer, help us.
I think we will do
The message seems genuine. After the recent events, though, I cannot trust any Imperial authorities in this system. We have already found evidence of the machinations of the Dark Elder and the treachery of Imperial troops.
For your information, the voice analysis unit in this body detected atypical vocal fluctuations in the last sentence. Data check. The Caligari Registry of Saintly Deeds lists one Enoch the Sufferer, who was betrayed by his most trusted followers.
Clever thinking, Tech Priest. This could be a hidden warning. Recalibrate the teleportarium. I want to avoid the main entrance where they will likely be waiting for me. Take me to an abandoned section of the cathedral.
Fair enough, and on we go. Power rating wise, it's going to be yellow. That is acceptable. So I may not have to increase the... Okay, it's with the increased difficulty. Alright, fair enough for me. Campaign, a hidden warning. We have to visit and explore the Basilica Aurealis. The remnants of the Astromilitarium regiments in the system have been corrupted by the Dark Elder and became mind-washed Xenos slave. I must find a still loyal servant of the Imperium, and a mysterious message from the Cardinal of the Aurealis system might be helpful. There was a clearly hidden warning in the Vox message. I will visit the Cardinal while being fully prepared and ready for battle.
Inquisitor, reconnaissance rituals indicate hostile activity in the chambers adjacent to the entrance.
Your hunch was right, Tech Priest. This is indeed a trap.
Clarification needed. Enemy patrol detected in the vicinity. Contact is imminent.
They must have been expecting me to come from the other direction.
Alright, so if you have seen the last episode, we are equipped with a new weapon, so I a little bit at least need to get used to it. I have used this weapon before in the alpha, and I honestly liked it. It has like the axe we have used, it has 2 AoE spells, which is quite amazing, and a spell which channels, which is quite nice against big enemies. I like this statue there, by the way, so it is quite cool to have this weapon. And you've got to like the sound of a chain axe, of course, plus being able to just, kill the enemies like that. It's really amazing. I have the feeling that the axe here, or the chain sword, is better against bigger enemies, as I've seen with the Balquins, with just, vanished, so to speak. Of course, they are not, strictly speaking, just simply vanished. Of course not. We did some action against them, but it was easier than against the other guys, and with the other weapon. That is what I want to say. And I know it is just the beginning. We have just done a couple of episodes with the Drukhari, but I have to say it feels so good to... And I know this has been in the game since the beginning, I know that, guys, but for me it's actually the first time facing those guys, so that is really quite amazing for me to have for the first time yeah, well, let's say it like that, new kinds of enemies. That is really quite cool. If you is that what you know, might just imagine for yourself. Anyhow, this guy will be taken down, and then let's try to see how fast we can take down this Balgrim. Okay, against him it is of course a tiny little bit more difficult because he has some sort of shielding.
Overheat.
And that is something I, as a mechanic in game, I do not like, that once enemies like Balgrims, there are other enemies who are doing that as well, are rushing at you on this one spell, they are just going for you. You can't shoot at them, at least not from the side, and that is something I honestly do not like. It's a really bad mechanic. Okay, I will now get out of here. I'm not going to stay in range of those two tarantula bolters. I personally enjoy the tarantula things because if you are equipped with the right armor, you might know that you can call down two of them as well. And I do it gladly because, so to say, the enemies are not the smartest, and when they attack you, they will just stand in it. So that is the nice part there, as for you as a Inquisitor in game. Alright, let us kill those guys, and then I will technically focus fire on the sergeant here. Once we are overheated, I'll switch there. Take him down. Hopefully he's not going to heal himself. That would be not cool. Okay, down here is a signal. Maybe, just maybe, that is going to be a nice one. Although I have somehow the feeling that the signums are love signums. They are a easy power rating increaser, so to say, but I think they are not heavily increasing the power rating, rather a little slow, but that is just my personal feeling there. That one is down. Do I take down them trapdoor? Yes, because I am not certain how good I will go through the enemies which are right in front of us there. Come on, take it down. Down he is. It may be that we have to retreat. Oh, do you see that? That looks like Fulgrim to me. It is, of course, not Fulgrim, but the Demon Primarch, of course. What is that? Ikrarith. Alright, is this a wheel? Is that a wheel? Dark Elder or Drukhari unit? I am not certain. Okay, I'll retreat. I'll take some ranged combat here as a good thing to do. Okay, I had the hope that I could at least take one down there. Taking a I definitely need a inoculator refill here at one point. And there it was again, the what I don't like in this game, for example the missile launcher, the Cyclone missile launcher, that is a really cool thing, but when you are overwhelmed and then there are certain abilities which push you back, you just, you know, you have maybe one rocket coming out, and after that just simply you are pushed back and nothing happens, and that is then a complete waste of the ability, which I think sucks a little bit. That's just my personal opinion there. So luckily this one is down. The Cabal Warrior is going to fall quickly as well. And I didn't expect that we would have so much trouble here. But fair enough.
Hostile leader down. Should search him for clues.
Alright, urgent order decoded by personal rosette to the servants of the jacked mace. The benefactors wanted me to convey their message. Your service in the past proved to be somewhat useful. That's the only reason why you are still allowed to exist. The days of blessed isolations are over, the storms of the endless sea are ebbing, and the benefactors have no interest in an open war against the brutal war machines of the Imperium. Needless to say, our kind can't expect mercy from them. The Cabal is the only hope, and we only hope and home we have. The benefactors are willing to provide shelter, but they expect utter obedience and loyalty in exchange. We all know the price of insubordination. The work there is almost done. All we need is a swift cleanup. Before you do anything else, get rid of the priests. The taint of faith is strong in them, and the benefactors have no use for them. The Cardinal must be spared for now. Use him to lure the Inquisitor into the trap. I can sense the thoughts of that ancient, and believe me, we have to get rid of the Inquisitor, otherwise our fate is sealed. The Eye.
The plot thickens, Captain. Did the sensors pick up any other void craft in this segment?
No, Inquisitor. What is it?
These worthless rebels are betraying their kind for the Dark Elder, as I suspected. But they know details about my investigation, which baffles me. How could they know?
I have no idea, Inquisitor. We are all alone out here.
Alright, so we therefore still have to explore the Forsaken Cathedral, although I have to say at the battle, that is always why it is important to clear out your warpath, so to speak. If you have to retreat by being pushed back by enemies, because your suppression rating is down, your health is down, you just need to retreat. This is so useful that there, for example, are no trap guns. That was the reason right there. Anyhow, that's not the point. Right now, we will explore the Forsaken Cathedral for now. The thing, of course, which baffles me as well, as it baffles the Inquisitor, of course, is somehow the enemy got information about us. And the big question is, where did they get this information from? Is there a traitor on board? Are they psychic and they just read the mind over some light years? So that is going to be quite interesting to get to know. Fun fact. Alright, I want to take you down because I hate rockets. Okay, we did no good hits, but oh crap! That would have been one more hit from the back, because these guys, through their storm shield, of course, they with their deflect, or not deflect, but take less damage from the front.
The Emperor is upon you, Xenos.
And coming to think about what he said with Xenos, technically, guys, if I'm thinking correctly, I don't know what you, on one hand, would describe demons as. They are not Xenos, but technically that means we are actually, the first time in this game, are engaging Xenos. Before we always engaged Imperial rebels and traitors, and not really Xenos. That is quite nice, isn't it? Always the first time feels the best time, isn't it? Okay, I don't know whether... Oh, crap. We are... Okay, follow me, follow me, follow me. That is quite nice. Then I can engage just those guys without those guys who are always and utterly being teleported again, because there were a couple of... Yes, he's teleporting them. Okay, not good. So the bad part here is that we need to be... Come on, let me go, let me go. I don't want to go. I don't want to die. Just of being a little bit stupid. Regenerate, please. Regenerate. So, rockets are out. And again, grab this. They did nothing. Because, why? Oh.
Machinations of the foul Drukhari cannot be left unpunished.
Okay, ooh, we have another shot here. Nice. Somehow, guys, there are, you can't say it, too many enemies around. So at least those are down. Then I can now take on the Incubus for itself. That's a good thing about missions or campaign missions, that you actually can, if you die, you just start the mission again. Or not again, but you are being spawned again just in the vicinity, and that is quite nice. There you can see the what kind of problem you can have with those enemies, especially with the two Balgrins which are just shooting at you. It is crazy. It is just crazy. I'll go straight... Oh, what we of course need. The medical supplies. I don't want to engage the Balgrins, to be honest. Oh, that was a nice hit. 1400 damage. Really quite amazing. And if I remember the times, there were times the inoculator refill, and in the campaign mission it doesn't really matter, to say the least. You got with the inoculator refill, you got 5 if you opened up a refill pack, box, whatever you want to call it. You got 5 back. Do you know what that means? Nowadays you just get 2. I don't know whether you can somehow... Okay, I shouldn't have taken the inoculator. Somehow adjust that with a kind of armor or item. I don't know. I even don't think so. There were times where it wasn't too bad to use too many inoculators, because there were a couple of refills and you were not just down by 2. Anyhow, these times are technically over, so we need to get used to that. And this one taken down. This one taken down. This one. And those guys... Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Not good. And grenade guy down. That is what you, of course, need to be careful. The grenade launchers, once you are bloody overwhelmed, you need to be very, very, very careful. Because otherwise you are, of course, in a world of hurt. And be warned, Nurgle Havocs, those with grenade launchers, will kick your ass once you are down in suppression. Alright, anyhow, let's take down the Balgrin here. And guys, I know that the last... I'm counting this within the last 3 episodes have been longer than the other, which are normally other episodes, which normally are at around 15 minutes. I know we are way over 20 per episode right now, and sorry for that, but I don't wanna, I don't wanna make 2 parts out of those missions. I think that would not be good, because we want to know how the mission actually ends. That is just my opinion there. Okay, I have used inoculators, although the inoculators are honestly not necessary in campaign missions, because even if you die, you respawn, and you do not have a real loss from dying, do you? Except they, in the end, are then getting you some negative effects on your loot, which I do not know, of course. So the Barbarian is steadily and slowly taken. Oh, that was good and easy. Okay. Taken down as well. And on we go. I think I'm first of all going to go for the Trap Flamer. And that's an ability I often try to get out of the way there, like from the charge of him. Not always working out. Always try to make it work, but you know, it's not always that easy. So, since really a while, we have been dying a couple of times in a mission, but I think that is just fair enough and all right. Okay, first things first, the big guy, the armored guy. Hate him, wanna have him taken down quickly. Gone he is. That is nice. Those guys are gonna... Oh, did you see this explanation?
According to my calculations, you reached the coordinates where the Cardinal's transmission originated.
I've just found the Cardinal, Tech Priest, and his guards. This information is redundant.
I beg for your remission, Inquisitor. Redundancy is a sin.
Yes, in a tech world, you technically could say that. Yes, I will, of course, free the Cardinal, but I think it would be smart to take down some of the little enemy nests around, because once we are going to engage the battle in the middle, I don't want to have too many intruders from the side, so to say. I think that is quite important. Okay, here we are. A couple of enemies as well here. Down they are. Wow, that was good. Didn't expect that. But that was really a good charge. Or except we of course died. Couldn't change that. That was clear from the beginning. Although I have to say, would have been really nice for the armor with the jetpack. Would have been really amazing to engage here. Torturer is down. No, not yet. Come on, down it is. And that was all the enemies there. What the hell? If we would have a unlimited amount of lives, I would have been really mad here. Now it's not too bad. There's a little bug with the Torturer there, which doesn't seem to be... Okay, there are mines. Alright, now I see them.
My most sincere gratitude, Inquisitor. By the grace of the Emperor, you have deciphered my warning.
I should execute you for treason. What was this all about?
I deserve no forgiveness. But before you rightfully sentence me, please hear my plea. I was imprisoned, tortured, and mentally manipulated by these Xenos Reavers for a long time. Let me help you in your sanctified duty.
So they made you lure me into their trap.
You and others in the past. These monsters are plundering our worlds. We've been lost in the darkness, Inquisitor.
These Xenos have been allowed to carry on unchecked. They were already waiting for me on the relay station, and set up the trap here in no time. What is their secret, Cardinal?
I have no idea, I swear. But they know everything. Their ways are efficient. Terrible, but efficient.
Inquisitor, Category 5.8 fluctuations in the immaterium in your vicinity.
A warp gate?
Pattern is consistent with the Dark Eldar webway portals.
Alright, and I have
Cardinal, we have not finished. Find a shelter nearby.
to finish them off right now, right here. So, that is what we will do in this mission. And on we go. New clue. I would like to read that out. Visit and explore Basilica Regus. Alright, defeat the attacking Dark Eldar. On we go. Bad thing, of course, here. There are so many Balgrins, or Ogrins overall, which is going to make our approach a little bit more difficult, so to say. Let me actually try to lure them apart, so to say. And even if I die every time I go in there. So guys, keep in mind that this battle is going to take a little longer, but every time we go in there we do a little bit of damage. So one is down, two are down, I think. Good. And they are of course now regenerating. So it is of utter importance that we kill Ogrins every time we get in there, or at least rebel guardsmen.
How exquisite my hatred.
So another one down, so that was successful. So technically 3 Balgrins with shotguns. Shotguns on the as a sad fact are quite the powerful weapons. That is not really cool. So we did some damage to the normal enemies there. So Balgrins remain, of course. And there was a amazing hit there with the missile launcher, and that was good. And
The Dark Eldar are masters of torture and manipulation. Yet he managed to break their thrall over him and warn me. He was almost begging for judgment.
Weakness is like the rot. Once it sets in, it's only a matter of time until it destroys everything.
Once the Imperium lost the Aureus system, these worlds fell prey to a great menace. We can't execute everyone who couldn't resist the powers of the Drukhari.
that's a good point, actually. Alright, exiting, and we will take a quick look at the items we have received. That is quite nice, I think. On we go. That looks like a Terminator armor, doesn't it? At least in my opinion. So we got a Thunder Hammer and a Great Sword. I don't know whether they are going to be good or bad, but we will know that in a couple of seconds. System influence has increased. Isn't that nice? Claiming our reward and talking to Omnicron. We, guys, you know the drill. We are going to do in the next episode, not in this one. That should be a slight increase in power rating. Oh, 92. That I, of course, see gladly. Yes, I think I'll stay with the with our little regeneration, not regeneration, but you know. Okay, that's a big increase, so we take the Thunder Hammer and then we will go on. Guys, that in the end brings us to the end of this episode. In the next one, we are of course going to go on with the investigation and talk to Omnicron. For now, you know it. I really thank you for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, then please guys give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.